Hello viewers, my name is Karmakar. In this video I am going to teach how to perform CRUD operations in React.js using Axios library. Okay, so first of all we have to open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, create a React tab. Okay, I am using Vite. Okay, open the app, install the Axios library by typing npm npm install axios. Install this library. Then in app.jsx open the file. Okay, so we need a address. So this is the address. So at this address we have some sample JSON files. Okay, so you can see here. So the website address is jsonplaceholder.typecode.com users. So we have a sample user objects here with ID, name, username, email, address, etc. Okay, so slash users will give a list of users. Slash users slash one will give one user. You can see there is only one user here. Okay, so we have to perform CRUD operations at this address. Okay, so first of all let us see how to perform get operation. Okay, so to perform get operation, use the use effect hook. Use effect hook is automatically invoked when the form is loaded. When the form is loaded, this hook is invoked. So in this hook, perform the get operation by typing axios.get. So base URL is the URL at which the JSON object is present. Okay, /1 user dot then. If the request is successful, it will return an object by name response. Okay, so response.data contains the object. So pass this object to the user. So user and set user are the use state hook. Okay, so first of all let us perform console.log type response. Okay, now start the server. So at this address you can see this is the user. Now let us open the inspect console. You can see we have two objects here. See, this object contains config data user. So we require this data object. Okay, data object contains address, company, email, ID, etc. So we need this data object. So instead of console.log response, write set user response.data. So data object within the response object is passed to the user. So the user variable, so this user variable contains response.data. You can also write again console.user here, console.log user here. You can see control S. Okay, user null, sorry. This is available in the next render, not now. Okay, so in the return method, so the user object contains the user, dot id contains the id of the user, dot name contains the name of the user, dot username contains the username of the user, dot email contains the email. Okay, so render these four variables. Okay, so display, create three buttons, one for creating the user, one for updating the user, and one for deleting the user. So first of all, so when we run the server, so we get the user ID. ID is 1, name is this one, username is this one, email is this one. So this is the get operation. Now let us see how to perform post operation or creating a post. So for this write a function create user, okay, and by using axios library write axios.post. So pass the URL. URL is the base URL which is written here, JSON placeholder.typicode.com. Okay, so in the body pass these values: name, new user, username, new username, email, new username. So with this JSON object, okay, a new user is created. Okay, so if the request is successful, it will return a response object. It will call a callback function. In that callback function, a response object is created. That response object contains the response.data contains the new user. So pass this response.data to the set user. So again, write console.log response.data. Control S. So we have to invoke this function. We have to invoke create user function when we click this button. We have button create user. When we click this button, on click event, create user method is called. In that method, we are calling the post function. So click create user. Okay. So in the console we can see name is new user, email is new email, username is new username, etc. So we can see same values are present here: name, new user, username, new username, email, new email. Okay. So how it is displayed is, it is passed to the user object by using set username. It is passed to the user object. So when we type user.id, we will get the ID of the new user created. So in the same way, write functions for updating user and deleting user. So to perform update operation, we use the function axios.put, and we pass the URL. So we have to pass /1 here because we are updating the first user, and pass the new values. The new values are updated username for the name field, updated username for the username field, updated email for the email field. Okay, if the request is successful, so it will call a callback function by passing the response. Okay, set user, we are passing response.data to the set user function. So when you pass this data to the set user function, user variable will contain the updated values. So let us again here write console.log updated values, comma, response.data. Okay, so the response object will contain these values: update user, update username, update email. Okay, so refresh the page. Okay, so we have Leon Graham, Brett, Sincere. When we click update user, you see we get updated user. Also in the console we have user, email is updated email, name is updated user, username is updated username. Okay, so in this way we can perform the update operation by using the axios.put. Now let us see how to perform delete operation. So for this, create a function delete user for performing delete operation, and call axios.delete and pass the base URL. So we have to write /1 because I want to delete the first user. Okay, so if the request is successful, we get a message. We get this message, and also since we are deleting the user, set null as the value to the set user. Okay, so when we render this page, we are displaying ID, name, and user. So user contains the null value, so we don't see any output here. So let us confirm this. Save this file, refresh the page, Okay, we have this user. So when you click the user, we get the alert user deleted. Also there are no values here. Okay, so again when you refresh, we will get the data back, because we are only deleting the temporary data. So you can see here, first user is still present. Again if you click delete, user is deleted, but at the website the user is present. So again when you refresh, we will get the data back. Okay, so this is how to perform CRUD operations by using Axios library in React.js. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.